Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my two girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And today is Sunday, November 8th, 2020. Got my coffee, my Scrappy Sunday mug. And this is episode 76. I am feeling really off. I feel like I haven't done this in about 3 months, but it's only been 2 weeks. I feel like, should I have done it last week? No. Yeah, it's been a long 2 weeks. This is a podcast about knitting, crocheting, sometimes cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. If you are new, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. You can find all the show notes right down there. I'll have links to my Instagram, my Ravelry group, patterns, yarn, bags, all that good stuff. Right down there. Yeah, this just feels weird. I don't know why it feels weird today. Yeah, it feels like it's been 3 months since I've done this. Whatever. Let's just keep moving on here. Okay, I have 2 finished objects and 2 works in progress. Not a lot to show today. I have been working on things. They're Christmas presents, and I can't show them. So, sorry about that. But I have been knitting. It just doesn't look like a lot compared to last week. I think I had like 5 FOs or something crazy like that. All right. I feel like I'm forgetting to talk about something. Before we get into the knitting stuff, I'll talk about my make-alongs and cals real quick. In my Ravelry group, I have a scrappy blanket along, which ends December 31st. You just have to work on your blankets. There's no, you don't have to finish it. Just post pictures. It doesn't have to be scrappy yarn. It could be yarn that you bought for a blanket. It could be knit or crocheted. Yeah, just work on the blankets. And the other one I am hosting with Amy from Happy Little Yarn podcast. Go watch her podcast. And we are doing the Stocking Stuffers Mail. I don't edit, so this is how I show you my hashtags. And that one also ends December 31st. Let's see, what are the rules of that one? The only one big rule is no whips. And these are items that you make and put in a stocking. That's it. Yeah, so they're small projects, so we decided not to do whips. And you can make as many as you want. And it could be pretty much anything. Socks, mittens, fingerless gloves, hats, scarves, cowls, socks. I'm counting socks. I've seen a lot of those cute little gnomes. Oh, I want to make one of those so bad, but I feel like I like crocheting stuffies, but knitting them just seems too fiddly. I love those gnomes, but I don't know if I would ever make one because just the thought of those tiny little arms. Nope. Yeah, that mail has, in my Ravelry group, has a finished object and a chatter thread. So post on both. Prizes will be drawn from both threads. The chatter thread will have pattern prizes. The FO thread will have like a bag yarn and stitch marker prize. I think that's it. Oh, with that make along, you can knit, crochet, cross stitch, anything. Okay, I think that's it. If I forgot something, go over to my Ravelry group. The rules will be there. And also post on Amy's group, and you can double your chances of winning a prize. Okay, I think that's all the spiel. If you have any questions, just ask me or go over to my Ravelry group, her Ravelry group, and all the rules will be there. Okay. I love these so much. Look at these. Amy, here's your socks. These are a Christmas present, but she already knows that she's getting them, so I am going ahead and showing them. Look at the yarn. Oh, this is Night Owl Fibers in the Elvis Dumbledore colorway. Oh my goodness. And the gray is a mini from Row 1 Yarns. Yeah. I absolutely love these. And Amy, you're going to have to wait till Christmas. Oh, and I did 64 stitches and used a US 1.5 millimeter. And here's socks number 2. Oh my goodness, these are the cutest things ever. These are tube socks for my youngest, Natalie. I love these so much. So I had 4 balls of Knit Picks Stroll Fingering. This one is Peapod. This one is Hollyberry. The other 2 colors are, I'll show them in a minute, are Strawberry and Everglade Heather. So I had 2 reds and 2 greens, and I told my kids, hey, pick some colors. I will stripe some socks and make you Christmas socks. And I said, either pick 2 colors, 3 colors, or 4 colors, because I was not doing a whole green sock and a whole red sock. Nope. And I did the cuffs in the toes, and Lolo did it Hippo for Christmas. I still had a little scraps left, and I bought more of it because I only have I have enough for their socks, but after seeing these, I'm like, I want to make myself a pair, and I want cuffs, toes, and heels in this because I think that would be amazing with the stripes. I don't know if I'll get to it this year or not, but I don't know. It can still happen. So yes, I did 64 stitches on a US 1.5 millimeter. That's a US 1.5, a 2.5 millimeter. And I did 10 rows per color. This is about 140 rows. I made them a little bit longer because I want them to be able to wear them at least 2 years. And yeah, I love these so much. So technically they're scrappy. I'm going to count them as scrappy, even though I am cutting the yarn and weaving the ends, so they're scrappy. Alright, that is all of my finished objects. That's it. I could have had another one, but I was like, yeah. I got sidetracked, and I'm like, I need to finish those Christmas socks, and I need to work on Christmas presents, so it was real close. Alright. This is Knit for Brains. Little candy bag. Oh, I love this one. And what else? Junior Mints. Those are my favorites. These are the socks that I could have had done, but I did not. Valkyrie Fibers. And this is Faramir, Lord of the Rings character. I need to finish these before... I'm doing these for Earth Tones Girl Falling Leaves Cal. Falling Leaves Sock Cal? One of those. I think it's the 15th is the last day, but it. I think I can do it because I just need heels. These ones do not match. I guess you can see with the toes. Don't match. Don't care. I'm okay with non-matching. That's a little better color. So yep, I just need to put my heels in. And for my heels, I am using this Row 1 Mini. Is that Fiber? Nope. Forest Fiber Arts River Rock. I love these things. I think I'm gonna probably have to cancel my subscription at the end of the year because I've been buying too much yarn, guys. My hubby's going to take away my debit card, so I need to behave myself. Yeah, but I just love those little minis. They are perfect. I can do 2 heels with one of those minis, which is a 10 gram. And this just works perfect with those striping yarns. Oh well. Okay, my last whip in my Stitching Plaza bag. Merry Christmas. Oh, this one I have a hoe. I have a hoe. Oh, okay, so these are my other daughter's Christmas socks. So she picked these, my oldest, Chloe. I absolutely love these. I love the colors that she picked. Look at that. So I don't know if I'm going to do these or if I'm going to add the, do 4 colors and add this. I might do that. So then all colors will be used in all of our socks. Will kind of be matching. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, but I really love these. She picked the colors. She picked the orientation. And I have markers to count my rows. I really don't need them at this point because I'm just doing 10. I'm doing 14 stripes, 10 rows per color. So I really don't need to be doing that, but I'm still doing it. It's a habit. Yeah, same thing as the first one. I just got to weave all the ends in. It's not fun, especially when I'm like, I need to work on presents. I don't have time to weave in ends. I do, but... So yeah, this is all Knit Pick Stroll, except for the speckled. Yeah, this is... Where's that other ball? Where is it? I got a little... So this is what I have left of the hippo for Christmas from Lolo Did It. I think this, I don't know, this is like 2 or 3 grams. I can't do a toe with that, or a heel. I don't think. Maybe it's 1 gram. I'll have to weigh it. I could do, it takes 2 grams to do a toe and a heel, or 4 grams. 2 grams each. So this is what I have left. This will be enough to do the toe. So I don't know how much is this. Probably just, let's just weigh it. Because I wanted to do toes, cuffs, and heels. So I'd need at least 20 grams. It's 26. So I do have enough, even though I bought another one. This is 8 grams. Let's weigh this one. Yep, 2 grams. So I could possibly do a toe, but I don't know. I don't want to weave in more ends. So yep, I do have enough to do toes, cuffs, and heels. Oh well. I bought another one because I thought it would be cool to do striped socks and have that as contrasting. And since she only dyes it during this time of year, if I wait, that's fine. I'll use it. Alright. I don't know. Do I need to get these out? Do you need to see these? I'm trying to find the tags. So, Knit Picks Stroll Fingering. In case any of you want to go ahead and do this, I thought it's a kind of a scrappy idea. This one is Everglade Heather. This one is Strawberry. And this one is Pea Pod. Now I'm getting kind of nervous because this is all I have left. I just put my scale away. Let's just get it back out. So I have, let's see, how many green stripes? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5. I already did 1. So I need about 40 rows. And I have 15 grams. But you know what? I bought more of this, so it's fine. Yeah. Friday, I'm like making my list of, oh, I need more of this, I need more of that. I spent a lot of money on Friday. I mean, this isn't a lot of money. I bought this color, and I bought the Holly Berry. Just because I didn't know if I'd have enough for my socks. That's fine. And then I bought Dove Heather. This base in Dove Heather, because I like to use that for heels in my Knit Picks Fleechy socks. Okay. And here is the second sock. And I got my little Grinchy. Oh, he's so darn cute. I know my camera's not the best. This is from Simply Serving. So here's the second sock. I do the Magic Loop, 2.25 millimeter, which is US 1.5. I use a 32-inch cord, and these are ChiaoGoo's, and 64 stitches. So I'm on the second strip. I'm going to work on these today because it is Scrappy Sunday, and I'm calling these Scrappy. So, yep. That's all on my whips. I just love this so much. They both did a good picking their colors. I was very surprised that they didn't pick all 4. I thought they would have. So I thought it would be neat to have. She picked 2 colors, she picked 3 colors, and then I picked all 4 colors. So that's the plan, but I don't know if I'm going to get to it this year. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting close on my Christmas gifts. I was getting close, and then my mom was like, hey, can you knit me a hat? I'm like, really? You want a hat? Yes. She never wears hats. Okay, I'll knit you a hat. So I also ordered that yarn. It should be coming here pretty soon. So that will probably be a whip. You'll probably see it once, and you probably won't see it finished because my mom really wants it. And it's starting to it was getting cold out. I'll probably take a finished picture on Instagram, but I'm going to try to finish it. I'm going to cast it on as soon as the yarn comes in the mail. I'm going to try to finish it before Thanksgiving so that I can give it to her on Thanksgiving. That is the plan, man. All right. Let's see. Should we go over acquisitions or stash stats? I gotta move my leg. And yes, I'm wearing my jammies. Still wearing my jammies. Oh, my feet. Falling asleep. Okay, I guess I'll do acquisitions. I bought a new bag. Do I need a new bag? No. But Mario and Goombas. I can't show what's in here because there's a Christmas gift in here. And this is Knit for Brains. I don't think I have one of her medium bags. I think that's a medium one. I like it. And this is special. I can show it because it's wrapped. Oh yeah, I did. I did buy this. you guys know what this is. I've been seeing it all over Instagram, and I forgot to take a picture. This is the Cozy Knitter 24 stripe advent skein. I did. I bought it. But I didn't. I bought this in July. So that was a long time ago. Right? I don't know if I counted it for my stash. I don't think I did. I want to continue with my stash stats, but I've kind of fallen off the wagon, and I'm not sure what I have. You know, some was gifts, and I don't want to count that. I don't know. At the end of the year, I will go through all my stuff, and I will count again. I will start fresh, and I gotta be better. Gotta be, I'm probably gonna be on the yarn diet. But I do need 4 more skeins of Desert Vista Dye Works to finish out a year of doing her cal next year. But maybe I'll wait till Christmas or January. Maybe just buy one skein a month. And that way if I just buy 1 skein a month, I should be okay. I'll just have to get better at squirrel buying moments. It's hard. It's hard, yo, especially in 2020. You know, there was 1 year where I was really bad, and then in 2 years, I'm like, okay, I was pretty good. And then this year, phew. Okay, October stash. That's all my acquisitions. I think. No, I think I lied. I don't know. Do you guys want to see it? I'm probably not going to be knitting it this year. Haverland Yarns did a Christmas. What is it called? It's like her Frankensock kits. Does it say in here? It does. It's a Frankensock kit. Christmas mix. I don't know if they're in her shop anymore. I still have the one from last year. I haven't knit that one. That's on my list. I need to cast that on as soon as my gifts are done. So this is the second one. This is the one from this year. So if you bought it and you don't want to see it, look away. This is not how it came mailed. I just like to use Ziploc bags to store my stuff in. Okay, I'm going to show it. And it came with this little stitch marker with a bell. And I think it came with, it usually comes with 20. But I think it came with a bonus one. So I will probably knit these next year. There's the label. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I haven't even knit the other one. But I gotta have that one. So, I think that's all my acquisitions. Pretty sure. Okay, let's go on to my October stash stats. So I started with 98. I used 4. I added 6. Whoops. And okay, so then I broke it down into groups. Penns Croy 16, Knit Picks Felici 30, Indie Dye 35, Red Heart 7, West Yorkshire Spinners 9, and Regia 3. So that brings my total. So that's what I did is I took 4 away and then added 6, so you know what that means. I'm back at 100. I'm back at 100 skeins. I don't know, that doesn't seem like a lot. I'm sure compared to some people, it's probably a lot. Alright, let's see what I started with in January. I know I still have 2 months to use stuff up. Okay, at the beginning of January, I had 126 skeins, so I'm still good. If my numbers are correct. So yeah, when I buy something, I add it or take it away on here, and this equals 100. So I'm assuming that they're probably right. I might have a few bonus skeins that were like presents. So that's where I'm at with my stash stats. And all of my Desert Avista dye works has not come yet, so yeah. Even though I might not be buying any yarn, I might be still adding because I bought it a long time ago. Oh well. Alright, life stuff. That's all the knitting and all the good stuff. I thought this would be a shorter episode, but we're at 25 minutes, so nope, I guess that doesn't matter how much I have to show. Life stuff. The weather is bonkers. It was like 40s were the high, and then all of a sudden we have this 5-day streak of like it being 70 to 75 every day. And I like warm weather, but this time it is giving me a headache every single day. I don't have one now, but for the past 3 days I've had a headache. It's just, it needs to get cold and stay cold, or get hot and stay hot. None of this bouncing back and forth. My head doesn't like it. There was one day where we got a little bit of snow. Like, not enough to stick to the ground. Just, my kids were like, it's snowing. You could just see the flakes, and that was it. On and off one day. And let's see, what else is going on? Oh, there's school. Do you guys want to hear about my school drama? Nothing is official yet, but I think I talked about this in my last podcast. I was worried about Christmas and them going back to school before Christmas. The online learning was, from the beginning of the year, was going to end December 4th. Which is not that far away from now. So I was getting nervous. I'm like, oh great. I know that they're going to have to go back someday. I didn't think it was wise for them to go back for like 2 weeks and then just have 2 more weeks off before Christmas break. So we get a letter or an email from the school having, this is the plan, and we're going to take it to the board, and they're going to vote on it. So I don't think they have voted on it, but what they proposed is probably going to pass because cases are insane in Michigan now. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just going to pass it because Anyway, so the plan now is January they might go back. Yeah, part of me is happy, and part of me is, here we go again. So the plan is like January or mid-January, starting to phase them in. So they might do like, the high school might stay online. Maybe some of the elementary schools will phase them in, like going a couple days a week type of things. So it's probably still going to be mostly online. I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen in December and January. They might just keep extending it until March. Wouldn't that be bonkers? Having a whole year of the online learning, minus the summer break. Wow. Whatever, it's okay. I prefer them to stay at home because I know once they go to school, they're going to get it, and they're going to give it to me and my husband. That's probably how we're going to get it, because I don't go anywhere. I get groceries, and I go to doctor appointments, dentist appointments, so I guess I could, get it from there. Other than that, I'm staying home. I'm not going to parties. I go and see my parents like once or twice a month, and it's just them. It's nobody else. So yeah, that's life stuff. Let's see, reading, meh, nothing is grabbing me. I am reading, but it's like, meh. What else? Watching. My husband and I finished the 5th season of Outlander. I liked it. We also finished the last season of The Good Place. That was also very good. What else? What else are we watching? I'm rewatching the Lord of the Rings movies. So I finished the first book, and then I watched the movie, and I finished the second book, and I go to watch the movie. We get them from Netflix, the discs, and I open the sleeve, and there's a big crack in it. And I'm like, awesome. You know, what makes me mad is that I don't check them all the time. I get it in the mail. I'm like, okay, I know what it is, so I don't even bother opening it and looking at it. So I only do that when I want to play that. So I had that disc for 3 days before I knew it was cracked. So if I knew it was cracked, I could have reported it, and they could have sent me a new one, and I could have got it before. It's fine. So I will probably be watching that tomorrow. I need to move myself again. So yeah, I was bummed about that. It's okay. What else? I think that's it. I'm just knitting on my Christmas gifts. I feel like I'm almost done. I got my mom's hat. I got to finish up one thing. I'm almost done with it. Just got to do some finishing. And then I have one more. And then my kids' socks. So, yeah, I think I'm almost done. Pretty sure my kids' socks will be done probably by the end of this week. And then that'll give me space to work on my mom's hat. Yes. So my mom's hat, what color did I did, I had a folded brim hat made out of Lolo Did It yarn, and I had my mom try that on, and she's like, I love that hat. So we picked a color. I know she likes blue, so I just sent 3 pictures of yarn that were blue that she might like, and she picked one, and I bought it. I think it's Beauxbatons. She doesn't know it's Harry Potter colorway, but that's so she secretly has the Harry Potter hat. She doesn't know. Well, I think that's it. I am just rambling now. Yeah, the next time I will podcast will be the Thanksgiving week. Yep, but it'll be on Sunday, so I will still podcast. Wow, can't believe it's November. Oh, speaking of November, I should have. So on November 5th, which was Thursday, my oldest daughter turned 10. What? How do I have a 10-year-old? I don't even know how that's possible. It's crazy. That's what I say. So she had her birthday. It was an okay birthday. She had to go to school and do schoolwork. So we couldn't really do anything, but we had a treat. We had a birthday treat. And what did I get her? She wanted gel pens and binoculars for her birthday. I'm like, binoculars? What do you want binoculars for? She's like, I want to look at birds. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know she was a big bird watching person. I guess she is. So, yep. Okay, I think that's all now. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do read them. And hopefully I will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.